7 Day Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc, Lions Den basketball community in this case. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share the video. So the world has been talking about Zion Williams. I did a video about this earlier. Zion Williams has been under scrutiny due to him missing crucial games for his team, the New Orleans Pelicans. He did not play in the play-in game. Many people believe that with a healthy Zion, the Pelicans have a shot at going to the Western Conference Finals, possibly even winning the championship. You just never know how good they are. But for the last couple of years, Zion Williams has been hurt. And many people are angry with him due to his decision-making when it comes to his diet, his weight. It's rumored that Zion is fluctuating around 284 up to 300 pounds. And with his stature and his explosiveness, his play style, that's just too heavy a weight, too much weight and impact on the joints, you know what I mean, with his style of play. So he's been under some fair scrutiny behind that, all right? His teammate, CJ McCollum, first of all, salute to my homeboy, Too Raw for TV. I seen his video on this. CJ McCollum pretty much roasted Zion Williams. He was asked by the media about Zion's availability and how that affects the team. And this is what CJ McCollum had to say.
I would say availability is important, man. We got to be available. We got to do what we need to do, off the court in terms of preparation, in terms of getting treatment, in terms of getting the right sleep, the right type of hydration, having the right type of diet. I mean, everything has to matter to us for everybody, 1 through 15. This is a job that is a performance-driven job, right, where, you play at night. Tonight we played a 9 o'clock game. That's mad late, right? Like, how are you preparing for a 9 o'clock game? Like, what is your...
So CJ didn't mention Zion's name, but everybody knows what he's talking about without saying his name. Zion, I think what really irritated people, I'm going to tell you what irritated me with Zion. And, was the interview he did recently, all right? A couple of days before the play-in game, when people were speculating what would Zion even play, is he back from this injury, this hamstring injury or whatever? Zion did an interview with the media, and he said that I'm physically able to play, but I'm not going to play until I'm mentally ready, until I feel like Zion again mentally, okay? So he physically has zero injury, but mentally he's saying he's not ready to play because he's still favoring his injury. He's still afraid to make certain movements and stuff like that, thinking he's going to re-injure himself. And to me, that's just no excuse. With the type of money you're getting paid for this organization to come out there and perform, you guys got a chance to go to the playoffs. If you to say you're not mentally ready, you got a guaranteed contract. And then I hear this. Zion Williams has some stuff in his contract, unlike anything we've ever heard of in sports. He has a weight clause in his contract. The Pelicans have pretty much tried to protect themselves to the best of their ability when they gave Zion Williams an extension. Apparently, according to the reports, Zion Williams has to be randomly weighed 7 times a year. And he has to be within a certain weight range. Otherwise, his money is not guaranteed. I've never heard nothing like this, but the fact that they had to put that in the contract or some type of weight restriction is cause for alarm. And Zion Williams should be embarrassed. He's a professional athlete. He's not somebody just sitting around the house. He's not a bowler, nothing like that, bro. You are a basketball player. You get paid to run up and down the court, put the ball in the basket. You got to be in some shape to do that, man. You know what I mean? You know the criticism people are saying about you. You got to have some pride and some self-respect, bro. You can't go out like this. You can't go out like this because many great players, well, good players in the NBA, pretty much ate themselves out the NBA due to, just being undisciplined. Um, Van Baker, he got huge over the years. Um, Robert Tractor Trailer, he couldn't control his weight. You had Sean Kemp. He had other problems, but Sean Kemp definitely couldn't control his weight at one point. Sean Kemp was a tall, slender dude, and then by the time Sean Kemp was in Cleveland and Portland, Sean Kemp looked like Zion. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what be going on with these dudes, and I know it's a lot of stress. Um, especially nowadays with social media, and you hear every little criticism of yourself. You hear everything. You know what I'm saying? So I know that that's more stressful for these guys than it was in my generation. You know what I mean? But it's still no excuse. As men, when you give your word that you're going to do something and you're going to take on the responsibility to do something, that's what you got to do. You got to go out there and put in work. You know what I'm saying? Some people are stressed out. Every day they got to go to work and work a job they can't stand, but they got to work it because they need that paycheck at the end of the week so that they can buy groceries, so that they can pay bills and send their kids to school. People got to do a lot of stuff they don't want to do, right? But they don't have the luxury to sit at home and say, yeah, nah, Jim, I ain't coming in today. I'm going to chill out. Nah, I just ain't in a healthy space mentally, right? And I think it's too much of that stuff being used today as a cop-out and as an excuse. I think that people got to man up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not in any way trying to diminish the seriousness of mental health at all, because that's a serious thing, and people who have that should seek help. But I think there's a lot of imposters today. You understand? I think there's a lot of imposters who are trying to hide under the umbrella of mental health in order to disguise their cowardice. You know what I'm saying? People are trying to take a serious issue and hide underneath that umbrella, right? Whenever things ain't going their way, whenever they feel like being lazy, whenever they feel like giving up, they think they got the right to hide underneath this umbrella of mental health. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think that's fair to your teammates. You see what's happening with Ben Simmons. It's absolutely ridiculous what this guy has done. I just want to know, like, why are you never having these issues when it's time to go to the jewelry store, when it's time to go to the club, when it's time to go buy a new car? Why are those issues never arise? They only arise when it's time for you to do your job. See, that's fishy to me. Sorry, it's fishy to me. See what I'm saying? Sorry. Don't buy it. But hopefully Zion Williams gets his stuff together and he comes out, and because he has a lot of potential, but I think personally the Pelicans should trade him. I think because I've given up on him, because I think after that last statement he made about he had to wait until he feels like Zion again, knowing the magnitude of the game that your team is currently in, and you had to sit back last year and watch the same stuff, and you couldn't help him last year. The fact that you're not willing to even try, yeah, that tells me I can't ride with you, homie. You're gonna abandon me. You know what I'm saying? When times get tough, you're gonna abandon me. So I can't rock with you. You know what I'm saying? And I think the Pelicans need to move on from Zion Williams while he still has some type of trade value. Because next year, what's going to happen is he's going to come out early in the season. The Pelicans going to look great. They're going to be 1 through 4 in the West. They're going to be 1 through 4 in the West. They're going to have a good seat, a good standing in the West. Everybody going to be talking about how great the Pelicans look, and then something else going to happen with Zion. Another injury probably. And then, boom, there goes his stock. Trade time come around in the middle of the season, trade deadline. Ain't nobody going to want him. Nobody's going to want to take on that burden. So it's an unfortunate situation. Pelicans couldn't have seen this coming. I don't think they could have seen this coming, but it's just sad, man. But I'm not mad at C.J. Mccollum for giving his opinion. Once again, let me play what C.J. Mccollum had to say.
I would say availability is important, man. We got to be available. We got to do what we need to do, off the court, in terms of preparation, in terms of getting treatment, in terms of getting the right sleep, the right type of hydration, having the right type of diet. I mean, everything has to matter to us, for everybody, 1 through 15. This is a job that It's a performance-driven job, right? Where you play at night. Tonight we played a 9 o'clock game. That's mad late, right? Like, how are you preparing for a 9 o'clock game? Like, what is your
Yeah, couldn't have said it any better. I mean, that's just what it is, man. You know, for Zion, for the type of work he does, he just can't afford to neglect his stuff like that. He can't, you know what I'm saying? Just can't do it. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. Y'all smash the like button, hit the subscribe, share this video, turn on your notifications, and we up out of here. Deuces.